So then guys, I cannot believe it already that it's almost been 2 months since Apple announced the iPhone 17 models and the iPhone Air, and already we're getting loads and leaks and rumors in for Apple's newest iPhones coming out in the near future, including the iPhone 18 normal. And I want to tell you even more details about one of Apple's newest products to come out in the future. Talk about newest products, I have a new product what is coming out super soon on this channel, and the best thing is loads of you guys are going to be able to have this product for completely free. So stay tuned because I'm going to tell you even more information about it throughout November time. So yeah, really excited to tell you more about that. But going back to the likes of the iPhone 18, today what I've got for you is a total of 6 big information pieces to tell you what you must know about the next generation of the iPhone 18. And let's start out with number 1, and that is all to do with Dynamic Island. So Dynamic Island was first introduced to us with the likes of the iPhone 14 Pro models, and it was rolled out to say the likes of the iPhone 15 models a year later, and we've had it since essentially. But one thing a lot of people are saying about Dynamic Island, it is good, but it does get in the way. It is a little bit chunky to have on your phone. Well, the good news is it does look like that Dynamic Island for the iPhone 18 models is going to be slimmed down, and potentially it could be around about 1/3 slimmer. So obviously it's not going to get rid of it completely, it's not going to be turned into a hole punch kind of camera. What essentially is going to happen is probably the likes of the Face ID sort of sensors are probably going to be the next generations of these, so they're going to be even slimmer and smaller. So this makes sure that Dynamic Island could also be made smaller for the next generation. So this is definitely going to help out that if you're watching videos, you know, shorts and things like this, it doesn't get in the way at the top, or even if you turn your phone sideways for gaming or for other things like watching content that way, that you won't have such a big bar on the side of your phone. So this is really good news to hear for the first leak we've heard about. Now, the second big leak we've heard about is that Apple are already working with new suppliers for the new iPhone cameras, including the iPhone 18 one. So this is fantastic news to hear. What I am going to say at this stage, we've heard leaks and rumors that Apple are working with Samsung with some new sensors. Now, we definitely know that a new kind of sensor is coming to the likes of the iPhone 18 Pro and the likes of the iPhone 18 Pro Max, but we haven't really heard too much about it, apart from like this leak that you're seeing right here, that Apple are choosing their suppliers right now for the new cameras, and that essentially means that there is like kind of a bidding war going on. So the new sensor could be a brand new one. So this is something to keep an eye on and a watch this space kind of area, because even the normal iPhone 18 could actually have a brand new kind of sensor inside of it. So like I said, keep an eye on this leak. But then for the third big leak we've heard about, and this is also to do with the iPhone camera, and that is we've heard that the capture button, the capture camera control button, is also going to get an update next year. Again, not too much information has actually come out about this, what exactly is going to be changing, but apart from that we know we're going to get an update to it. Maybe Apple will adjust how the actual button works, how it, you know, in its functions and ability. Maybe it's going to be slimmer. Maybe it's going to work completely in a different way to what we have right now. We're just going to have to wait and see a little bit more on this, but the main thing is, like I said, to take away from this, that we are going to be getting an upgrade to this camera capture button. So yeah, just be aware of that. So then guys, just quickly, I want to tell you about the giveaway we're doing on this channel for this right here. That's right, I'm going to be giving away to one lucky subscriber on this channel in mid-January 2026 an iPhone 17 Pro Max. And the best thing is that any subscriber out there can enter into this giveaway. All you have to do is just 2 simple things with this. And I'll tell you about that in just a second, because let me tell you about this iPhone 17 Pro Max. It is the baseline one with the 256 gigabytes of storage, but more importantly, it does actually have a physical SIM card slot, because I know a lot of you guys out there in some countries don't allow to have eSIMs yet. So I've made it actually compatible to work with any country out there, because this is an international giveaway. But to enter in, like I said, the first thing you need to do is just put down into the comments below of what technology gear you're hoping to still get at the end of 2025 or even to early 2026. Maybe it is going to be a new iPhone. Maybe it's going to be a new Apple TV, a new MacBook, or something else completely different. Maybe nothing to do with Apple whatsoever. It could be a Nintendo Switch 2, for example. Well, whatever it is, let me know in the comments comments below right now. Now, the second part of this giveaway is going to be happening around about mid-January time, where I'll be making a video giving you even more details about the giveaway, including a form to fill in, and most importantly too, when I'm going to be doing the live stream to give away this iPhone 17 Pro Max. So the best thing that you can do right now is to make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, because you won't want to miss out on that video. Plus, you also want to be a subscriber too, because like I said, I'm giving this away to one lucky subscriber. The last thing I just want to quickly say to you guys is that sadly there are still lots of scammers and spammers out there. People still impersonating me, tending to WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram direct message. Please do ignore these people. Best can see right here. Please do report them. So moving on from this then, for the fourth leak I want to tell you about, and that is Apple are looking to create their next generation of the chip, and this is the A20 chip. Now, this is a given that we're going to get the next generation of the chip, but what makes it different this time round is going to be a new 2nm process chip made along with TSMC. Now, this is a big deal for one particular way, and that is because by going down to a 2nm process instead of the 3nm process that we have right now, is that we can get more performance and more efficiencies from the actual chip. This means that all the transistors and everything like that are even closer together. So this means then that speed goes up, and like I said, efficiency goes up. So battery life will be pushed out even further, so it'll be even better than what we got with the likes of the iPhone 17, what is fantastic at the moment. But then at the same time as well, performance will also be pushed up a notch too. So this is going to go in the A20 chip. Obviously, we won't get the Pro chip, it'll just be the A20, but this is great news to hear. But then after this then, for the likes of the fifth big upgrade we've heard about, and that is that finally the iPhone 18 normal will also be getting 12 gigabytes of RAM. If you didn't know already, the normal iPhone 17 actually still has 8 gigabytes of RAM inside of it, and this is good, and it's just the likes of the Pro phones, the 17 Pro and the iPhone Air actually got 12 gigs this time. So the next generation with the A20, this will go up to 12 gigabytes, and this is something like Apple have done in the past. It's normally the next generation after that they push the RAM up. So obviously when we went from the likes of say 6 gigabytes to 8 gigabytes, you know, the iPhone 15 Pro models, they had 8 gigabytes first, the 15 normal didn't, but then when we got to the iPhone 16 models, both of them, you know, got actually the likes of 8 gigabytes, and then it's like the same, you know, this time round, the 17 Pro and the 17 Air, you know, that got one to 12 gig, and we only got 8, but next year, it's probably all the models will all have 12 gigabytes of RAM. So this is really good news to hear too. But then for the sixth big update that you really need to know about, and this one is a big one, and that is when can you get your hands on the iPhone 18? Well, you'd probably be thinking, well, I'll get it in September 2026. Well, that's the thing. It looks like it's not meant to be released then. For the first time in ages that a normal iPhone is not going to be released at this time. Obviously, we've had SE models and E models. And talk about E models, it's probably going to be released alongside the likes of the iPhone 18e, but the release is going to be in 2027. So that's right. It's going to be even further this time. It's going to be about an 18-month gap. It looks like Apple are changing their strategy going forward, that we're going to get the likes of say the Pro phones and also even foldable phones and even the Air phone coming out in September kind of periods of time. That's when we're going to get them. But when it comes to around about February or March time every year, this is when we're going to get the baseline iPhones coming out. So this will be the likes of the iPhone 18 and the iPhone 18e. So this is when they will be coming out. It will be March 2027. So the iPhone 17 is going to have a long time it's going to be on the shelves for. So just be aware of that we are going to be waiting a fair bit for the normal iPhone 18. But really guys, that is the latest and greatest that we have on the iPhone 18. Are you excited for it, even though it's going to be even further away to get it now? Are you going to wait that long to get one? Well, let me know in the comments below. And on that note as well guys, if you've enjoyed watching this video, please do press the like button. As always, if you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews and comparisons, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell. Until next time guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.